to another podcast episode of Your Worst Neighbors.
Yay.
Oh, no. Hold on. I'm looking for the...
There's a timer on there.
There we go. All right. Yeah. Welcome to Your Worst Podcast. No, Your Worst Neighbors Podcast. And I'm distracted because Smitty here is trying to fix the our guest's microphone.
Jacob's trying to break the fucking police.
Well, the thing is, we're on a plastic table. We need to get a new table. By the way,
it's your table.
By the way, this is co-host. Give it up for your co-host, the one and only PX Floro.
I'm a woman, in case anyone's wondering.
She is a woman. She's a woman.
I had to say that because I called T-Mobile today, and
Yeah.
I just fucking chewed him out because they kept calling me sir.
This is a recurring thing.
Yeah, I've had enough.
Everybody just think you're...
I've had enough.
PX, you should just accept that you're a dude now. Fuck it. Be a dude.
You know, if I get treated like a dude, then I would...
It's called a strip club.
I would identify as one. I've already done that. I've probably done way more at a strip club than you've done at a strip club.
You want... Let's do it.
Yeah, I tell you.
We should have a stripper off.
Stripper store.
We should go to the Pink Poodle and see who could do the crazy shit.
First off, that's not a strip club.
That's the best strip club. What other strip club is there? Hold on. I need to introduce the guest. Hold on. Guys, give it up for our wonderful Hest. Guys, I'm hella high. I ate nothing today, and I'm still deaf as fuck because my ears are clogged. But tell you what, guys, we have a great episode. We have a great guest. PX, what neighbor stopped by today?
The neighbor, one of our favorite neighbors, Jacob Contreras. And I say neighbors because you guys, Branham, Foxtail, and then we're actually neighbors. So you're kind of like neighbors.
That was like a weird Bermuda Triangle analogy of neighborhood.
Not even, because it was like, it's like a two-step thing.
Yeah,
because like we swap you.
Like if we were gangs, we would have similar territories. Is what you're trying to say?
Gangs.
Yeah, if we had similar... You know what? Nobody thought of that. We should do a movie where it's like swinger orgies, like gang banging.
Isn't that Amadeus?
But they're actually gangbangers.
I thought it was Caligula.
No. But they're like fucking gang bangers. They're orgy bangers and gang bangers.
Jorge, why do I feel like you're the last guy in the gangbang?
By the way... I'm the last guy. Dude, I'll be the guy running
You're
it.
the last guy.
I'll be like, you put your dick in that hole.
Which is why you're the last
your mouth
guy.
in that dick.
That's why you're the last guy.
I'll be directing it,
Too
bro.
busy using the spreadsheet the entire time.
I'll be the fucking Spielberg
I think he's
of
the
orgies.
first. He'd be like, I would like to tribute and start this off.
I'll be the guy who's like, where's the buffet? Where's the food? All right.
No, you organize that.
I can't have an orgy on an empty stomach.
Excuse me.
By the way, check. Can you raise? I'm a little deaf, dude. My ears are clogged.
Yeah, no, his mic needs to be.
Yeah. So.
Are you raising my volume?
Or bring them.
We should bring
it closer to
Bring
your
it
mouth.
closer. All right. Or
Yeah,
learn to speak
there
the
you
fuck
go.
up. That's what I
Okay, there we No. See, you can hear yourself, right?
I can hear myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, he's just it's a low speaker. No. The volume is low when he speaks. I'm hella high. The fucking you speak very softly.
Oh, his soft
Thank
voice.
you.
Jordan,
You don't
Jacob.
even know my name. You might even your podcast this afternoon.
Jacob has such a
He's the
sweet
worst
voice.
neighbor, right? Jacob, he's the worst neighbor.
It's funny.
Terrible.
Every
I want my Pyrex dish back, by the way.
Pirates.
who are you? The fucking HOA? Get out of here.
No, fuck the HOA. Actually, there's a whole. My girlfriend and I have a whole fake lore of what it'd be like if we lived in an HOA, and I am constantly.
Wait,
trying
is
to
this when couples dress up before they have sex? Foreplay? Is this foreplay? No. Roleplay. Is this roleplay? So you and your girlfriend roleplay as you're an HOA representative, and she's like a house owner?
No. This is like if we had a family like in 10 years from now, and I'm just trying to tear apart the HOA because I just don't agree with their policies.
Oh.
Like, what do you mean I can't throw a 4th of July barbecue?
Like the man, dude.
So why not why don't you get
Could be a woman HOA.
That's what I've been telling her. She's like, I want a pool. I was like...
No, you don't want to poop, bro. Bro, I'm supposed to eat. I'm so sorry. Bro, I'm high. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
No, I'll be fucking eating these Cheetos.
Dude, I just got back from Sacramento. I'm dieting, so I eat nothing. Like, I'm high on an
I would
empty
offer you
stomach.
tacos, but they'll probably be like
I don't want your
disappointment.
taco.
I know, because you're Mexican.
You're my friend. You're my friend.
What does that even mean?
Taco?
I mean, like, well, why would you not eat my tacos, especially if you're my friend?
You never heard that?
But I wouldn't give them to you because they're tacos that I bought from the store.
It was a sex joke. Okay, I can't.
Is that a thing? I didn't realize I
She
was
offered me
on
tacos,
my dad's
and I said,
classic
I don't
rock
want your
stage.
taco. We're just friends. That's hilarious. You guys don't know comedy. Jesus Christ.
After
that was just a
after that
bomb.
sound effect, I'm not sure if Sam or you have to be like, and to win tickets to the Foo Fighters concert in October. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and here's Incubus.
I want to
we'll
go
try.
see Foo Fighters. An Incubus.
We do have a kind of a radio feel right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Shock jock vibes.
Shock jock.
Yeah, we're gonna auction off like a PS5 later on before this hour's over, or what?
Bro.
Just wait till we get a chick on a Sapien. It's coming, dude.
We're gonna auction off this tissue box that has 2 tissues left in it, so you can dry your tears.
Either someone is in here crying a lot, or they're jerking off quite a bit.
So the tissue box.
It's definitely the crying.
I have a debate. Me and a friend, we recently had a debate last night about this.
You and a friend?
Yeah, because we're like, when we jerk off, not together, separately.
We should try together.
We use. I like to use this tissue to wipe myself clean.
Oh, okay. I thought while you
know?
were jerking, I'd be like, that seems very painful.
Tissue. But always in the mainstream media.
People use socks.
Like in the media, yeah, people use socks. And I'm like, I would never use my own fucking sock to jerk off into. Who does that?
That seems coarse and sweaty.
I feel like white people do that. Is that white people think, Sam?
Yeah, Sam.
Sam.
This,
Can you please answer?
I feel like the common misconception is that you jerk off into the sock.
No,
no one's jerking
that's
off
gross.
into the sock. You jerk off onto the sock. It's a thing if it's
I
like
thought it
either
was
you
in-
put
Wait,
onto
wait,
it or
wait,
it's like,
wait, hold up. You're joking off.
It's still gross because you're
You're
wearing
either
the
Like
sock.
into the 2 portion of the sock, or like
you're
just
either
on it like
no,
it's a
you're
normal
not
cloth.
opening the fucking thing. It's either
Why
it's
not? It has it's much more like cleanly. If I'm gonna be honest
Wait
with
a
you,
minute. From a female perspective, am I the only one that thought it was in the sock?
I thought it was in a
No,
sock
I
too.
thought it was in the
okay.
sock too. We all, except for the white
okay.
guy.
I don't think it's supposed to be in the sock, dude. I don't think it
okay.
is.
You could.
Okay.
Okay. Here's my thing. My
How about this? I've never put my cock in a sock before.
Neither have I.
Never for the sake of jerking
Neither have
off.
I.
For the sake of being hilarious, but never jerking off.
Actually, I have. Actually, I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
So you fucked a sock puppet? If I
No, I would totally fuck a sock pocket.
Pocket.
Hot pocket. I'll fuck him hot pocket.
Oh, you would fuck a hot pocket, dude. You would.
You know what? That's funny.
Always get all ham and cheesy inside that son of a bitch.
I was like, what turns me on? If a woman calls her like her pussy her taco or her hot pocket, I think I'll go pro hot pocket. What do you say?
I don't even know what language you're speaking right now.
Oh, Highlandese.
Jorge's talking about making love to microwavable food.
What's that?
I mean, Jorge's just talking about making love to microwavable food, you know?
Yeah. Oh, my debate. Yeah. So are we pro socks, jerking off to socks, or are we pro jerking off to tissue box
I go
here?
clean.
Two feels like the wrong.
Into, if we're using grammar
Okay,
here properly.
so I'm not crazy in saying that.
Wait, someone said into.
Yeah.
You said wipe yourself off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's
there's
usually
different ways that you guys are using this
more
tissue.
of like a look. If you're using a sock, if you're like opening it and putting your dick in it and rubbing your dick while
That
it's in a
seems
sock,
painful, right?
you
Oh, yeah.
are a sociopath. Like it's the only explanation. You're either like holding the thing and like coming onto it, or like you're just coming on your
But
gut and like
hold on.
wiping it up.
Dumb.
But
thing.
here's the thing: I wouldn't want to jerk off onto a sock either. I mean, because you're wearing the sock later. Like even though you wash it,
It's a designated cum sock. Like it's not one you're putting on. Like
You start speaking like a man from experience.
goddamn right, Jacob.
I think that's why he was saying he knows for sure it's not in the sock. We're all like, wait, we thought you put it
It
in the
feels
sock.
unfair to speak for everybody else, but in my experience,
I mean,
I don't want
you're
the
like in
people's-
your mid-20s and you never thought about once about opening up that sock. You're just like, this is fine on it.
of course you've thought about it, but then you think further and you're like, oh, that would be really uncomfortable. That wouldn't be fun.
You're not a
And
very
then you're
clean person,
sticking your
are you?
foot in it.
in general, because that's the inside of the sock. That's where it's like, oh, I got all
Yeah.
those weird, like fuzzy and like the weird,
Yeah,
and like
and
the
it's
different.
just-
It's not chill. It's
BX,
not cool.
How weirded out are you right now that we're having this conversation?
It's very interesting because I'm so glad I don't. I mean, I'm kind of glad I don't have a penis,
we don't have a son.
but I feel like I should have one.
You don't have a son.
With that voice,
No,
yeah.
I don't.
So
I know. I wish
you're
I
never gonna
did.
wash his cum socks. No, it's good. You're not gonna experience that.
Yeah, thank God.
I feel bad for my mom.
Well,
not
I mean,
thinking about
I
it.
mean, I don't think I need a son to be able to do that.
Kind of. Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know because I feel like you guys. It sounds like men come on all kinds of things. So like,
No.
like I would be washing a man's anything if. So it doesn't have to be my son, right?
All right, here's the game. What's the
Wait, with the
And
things
she's
that you
been
guys
married, so
Yeah, and I wanted to know what were you guys debating about? Oh, the tissue with
tissue versus sock?
And so what is that person think?
No, we all so far, besides Schmitty here, we all agree that coming either into a saga or onto a saga is kind of weird. That's largely portrayed in movies and such like that.
Right.
So we just don't.
Only American Pie, right? Is that the one that set the tone?
All I'm saying is Kleenex sponsor this podcast, please.
How about Mucinex?
Tears and overhaze come.
Yeah, there we go.
It's Mucinex.
But I want to move forward to our first topic of the night. And I think this is an interesting one. I think this in the news of comedy. This happened a little while back, but I still want to talk about it. So,
Okay.
So have you do you know Hasan Minhaj?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you heard what happened recently?
No.
Oh,
What
this is
happened?
great. So Hasan Minhaj recently, by the New Yorker, got accused of lying about his bits.
He's a comic, though.
Right. No. That's what I said. Hold on.
Like,
But here's the
This
thing.
is the thing, yeah.
The first, I mean,
I know.
you're
Yeah.
the guest. Tell me, what's your take on it?
do you know the story?
Here's what I know
Yeah,
of the
break down
story.
the whole story first for the listeners.
Yeah,
And then,
you
and then
have.
I will pontificate at the very end. Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, here's what I know of the story. That he went ahead and he just... Like, everybody has, like, things that are rooted in reality, right? For, like, premises and jokes.
Right, like I have a brother named PU. His name really isn't PU.
Right,
Is
exactly.
someone gonna be like, ugh?
But it has, like, this, like, vague, like, tinge of, like, this happened to me or, like, something I'm aware of, like, in my life, you know?
Okay, so telling a
He's
story.
just making up entire bullshit that's, like, grandiose. So, like, I think about, like, his daughter at one point, right?
Yeah. But here's the thing. So when I first heard of this, I was on his side. I was like, you know what? He's a comic. Whatever you say on stage.
Yeah, but what did he say?
It's all
It sounds like
exaggerating.
something about what he
It's
said.
all bits. But then I looked into it. The reason why he got in trouble is because these are things he said off stage. I mean, he said these on stage.
Okay.
But he doubled down on these supposedly real stories that happened to him in real life. For example.
and then saying it like on a personal
Oh,
level.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
on a
part.
personal level. So he said that his mosque in Northern California got infiltrated by the FBI agents or DA agents, and that he got
And that was a joke.
right. What's the setup? And then supposedly he got slammed onto the police's car.
Okay.
That turned to be fake. Another story, he said.
So what?
No, hold on. Another story is that he was going to prom, and that his white girlfriend at the time or dates at the time did not want him to put the corsage on her because her dad was racist. Turns out that was not true, and
dad isn't racist.
and the real woman, his date, is married to an Indian guy right now. So basically, he's telling fake stories from his past to make him seem more kind of like a victim a bit. Kind of to virtual signal.
To feel
I
sorry
think.
for him, like, well, I mean, he's getting the audience to want to be on his side, which is what comics do.
Right, and that's where I'm 50-50 on this
So what's
matter.
the personal level? What is he telling people, like on a personal level? Like, he's like, oh, my old prom date, like to his friend? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't care.
So these are bits he did on stage, but I'm
Okay.
saying these are things he reiterated later in interviews. And
then people called him out and said, you're a liar.
No, but yes, but here's the thing. I was annoyed. I was like, why are they going after comics for what they say? That's so stupid. It's like kind of blaming a magician
jokers.
for not killing the bunny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then I looked into it and I kind of see where they're coming from. What happened is,
I don't know.
and this is Hasan Minhaj's fault. I think he brought this upon himself. And I think comedians starting comedy now, especially with social media.
I can't tell a lie. Like, you know what I mean?
First of all, I'm going to give Hasan Minhaj his flowers.
Yeah.
I think he's a great comic. I think he's hilarious. I think he's a pioneer. For Desi comedians, for Indian
Yeah.
South Asian comedians,
100%.
He's a great
who called
icon.
him out? Who called him out? Was it another comic? Was it
The thing with Hasan Minhaj, he came up when it came to the Daily Show stuff. It's where they combine comedy with journalism,
right?
Okay.
and that's where the
Truth came out.
So, and I think a lot of comics find that as a. I mean, each to their own. But I find it that if you're calling yourself a comic and a journalist, your jokes could pretty soon be called statements.
Okay, that's different, right? But
Yeah.
you're talking about the Daily Show. That's
No, hold on.
Well, there's like political satire. I get
Yeah.
that, but I think he's just really just blurring the line between what he's saying is like jokes and what he's saying is actually like his like reality. You know.
So here's how you got caught. Sorry, go ahead, Sam.
Well, what I was going to say is the context does matter. The level of your truth shouldn't be assumed to be the same on a Netflix special and on a news show. Like even if it even the Daily Show, which is a comedy news show. If you do want to claim you're doing real journalism, which from the guy who went to journalism school, bullshit. Let me just say,
You're a journalist?
No.
Not a good one, obviously.
Fuck no.
School.
Sorry.
Fuck no. I just went to the fucking school.
Yeah.
What I'll tell you though is
There's
it's
a
like,
big
dude,
difference.
The context, they're different fucking context of what it is. But
here's why I blame him.
Go ahead.
Is like
Go ahead.
He panders.
He doubled down.
He virtual signals and panders to make himself relate to a race issue, find a way to relate some issue.
But it's not true.
But it's not true. And
See, that I don't like.
So and that's where they call him out, because the reason he got caught was because these people that were fans of his at the New Yorker wanted to write an article about him, and they had to fact check his shit.
And so
when every journalist does it, every journalist has to
they
fact check
went
their
all
article.
the way down to like high school.
Yeah.
Like,
And then interviewed the people.
and also like another story.
Shut up.
Another story he made up was that.
But I mean, did the people care? They're like, do you know he's talking about this? Did they say stuff like that? Like, did you know they're saying this
People were
about you?
surprised. They're like, "Oh shit, no way."
Yeah, but then they're probably even more flattered because like that's not true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Well, the biggest one
I
they're
don't
going
know.
to is one he said that I guess he has a daughter, and that anthrax almost got to her. He got powder in the mail, and then they threw it to the
Which
emergency.
is a joke, right?
Which is what I heard.
Which turned out not to be real. There was no case of that happened.
right, but
to
this
him.
was a joke, right?
But again, these are jokes. And if he said it on stage, I wouldn't care. But he said this off stage.
So he told a reporter, a journalist, that
so more or less somebody asked like, so is the joke true? And he was like, yeah. Is that what happened? Or was it a thing where like in an interview or like in one-on-one with somebody, he was telling the story in a non-comedic way?
And I've done podcasts with comics and stuff, and they say shit. They literally are saying their joke on the podcast, like, "Oh,
it's
suck
so
a
annoying.
dick," and I'm just kind of
Wait,
like,
they
okay.
did their bits or just
Yeah,
joking?
I've seen them do like a joke, like like a joke from their bit, and I'm like, really? I mean, it's cool. You slid that in. I've had male and female comics both do it,
Yeah.
so I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever.
Name names.
I'm like, you had to put it in.
Yeah.
You had to
Tell
put
us
it in.
now.
Don't say put it in. I've heard Birdman do it. So I'm gonna say if I'm gonna say a name, that
Just throw Birdman under the bus.
I mean,
Yeah.
Birdman.
I'm throwing on the bus. That fool flies.
What do you want me to say about that?
That fool flies.
Jacob, go
Can
ahead.
Birdman even get on the internet enough to like listen to this podcast? Is he even aware that this is something he has to download and like hit play on?
Yeah, no, he doesn't listen to this podcast. But
Yeah.
That's not what I was gonna. What I was gonna ask though is like, let's just say for somebody, but not even Birdman, but let's just say somebody who is in their own right a character of a person, right? Which to some degree everybody is in stand up and all that shit, right? We're all a little bit of a caricature of whatever.
yeah, we have a voice.
But if somebody is like especially kind of a certain voice, and they have whether it's catchphrases or like certain things that like they say somewhat regularly, that feels like, especially if it's woven in, makes a little bit more sense as opposed to like just straight up like, hey, set me up for my joke. They feel a little different.
Yeah.
And so I'm just curious, like, which are you referring to specifically?
Yeah, but going back to, true. But also going back to what PX was saying, you brought up a really good point. It's like you have comics who podcast. You have comics. We say wild shit. We
100%.
The shit I said tonight may not be true. Maybe I don't jerk off. Maybe I do jerk off into
know how many
socks.
co-
You don't
you
know.
know-
I think you
Nobody
jerk off
knows.
twice a day into a
how many
condom.
guy
To be honest with you, Jorge.
comics? You know how many?
You don't
male-
know if I jerked off in Sam Schmitty socks.
I think
know
you
what I'm
jerked
saying?
off before you came here.
I don't think he did, but I
could have.
know
I could have though. Well, I
in
can if I wanted to. Don't
in the
don't test
past
me. Don't
week,
challenge me.
I've heard 3 or 4 male comics say they would suck a dick.
Yeah.
And these are straight male comics.
And what was the
And
context of this?
I don't know, but they said it on stage. You know what I'm saying? And they'd be like, "I'd suck a dick." I obviously wasn't paying
She's talking
attention
about
to
me.
that part.
That's my entire
That's-
bit.
I can-
That's my entire. That's my entire.
I
I think
Okay.
everybody in this room has a version of that bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we taking this so fucking seriously?
You are correct. You are correct. Why are we taking shit that comics are saying seriously? And I think why he's getting in trouble is because these are the same people that prompt him up. This
that helped him like become famous.
Yeah, because essentially what he did was a virtual signal, and I think a lot of comedians now they
I don't
see
know what that means.
That means trying to come off as the popular opinion that everybody agrees on.
Holier than
Everybody
thou.
likes. Everybody
Holier
likes.
that it could be either political, it could be social. But the point I'm trying to make is it's essentially pandering to a cause or pandering, and so a lot of comics you gotta understand if you're listening to us. you can do your comedy no matter what. But once you're virtual signal, you got to be careful. Because shit you say in the past might come back to you because you took yourself so seriously.
There are people that are like that.
Exactly.
That's why I leave being a piece of shit.
Some
You think he
comics
was doing that though? You think he was virtual
Yeah,
signaling?
totally. I mean, come on. He tried to make himself more of a victim of a hate crime than he really was.
That's weird.
I mean,
So what I'm saying for comics listening in, like, you got to make sure if you want to live the comedy life, you gotta be a comic. You can't.
So is he being a comic?
No, not really. Again, he's blending the comedy and the journalism where people are taking it too seriously. I know him as a comic, so I don't take anything he says seriously.
So I see what's happening.
Yes.
So just like on a podcast, you're doing an interview and you're saying something, and someone who's actually interviewing him, they're writing it down and they're putting it in the article, and it
Yeah.
makes it sound like
Exactly.
So it really, I don't even think it's him. It's just an interpretation of whoever's reading this shit. Is really what it comes down to. Because what is he saying?
Yeah. Well,
That's obviously, you know what I mean. What is he actually saying?
yeah, you're totally right. People could take from it whatever perspective talks to them
Right,
about
because
it.
text message, you know what I mean, news article.
But as comedy, I see this as a what's the thing where there's a lesson at the end of a story?
there's a moral, you mean?
Not a moral. There's
He's a teacher. He knows what he's talking about.
Aesop fables.
Fables.
What's it called at the end of the fable?
A moral.
Moral, yeah.
No, it's not a moral.
A lesson.
There's a lesson here.
Oh, a lesson.
Is that comedians don't take yourself seriously, because if you take yourself too seriously, people will take you seriously and will take what you say seriously. That's why.
And then it's the end of his career. I mean, it's the career.
No, I don't think it's the end. I don't think it's the end. But kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a blight in his career a little bit. I don't know
I
about
don't
you
think
guys.
so. I don't think it's gonna phase
I mean,
him.
I
do you
think in
think?
6 months this won't matter.
Exactly.
This will matter in like 2 months maybe.
I mean,
dude.
if they can dust like pedophile shit under the rugs with like comics and fucking shit like that, like
Yeah.
then this is nothing.
So, but
To me, this is
but
nothing.
The reason why this is important to me is this makes me nervous. For me,
What
this makes me nervous if
if it settles down?
let's say in the future people are like, I don't know, pro fucking Kleenex tissue
Do you remember who
ejaculation.
our president was?
Yeah.
Like, what are you worried about? Like him
As
going
a
to
comic,
political
I'm worried
office?
about people misinterpreting or interpreting my jokes as statements. That's why. I mean, am I the only one with this concern?
No.
Yeah, but I mean, look, here's my take on that part. Like, if you think what I'm telling you is the actual like reality of something, like going back to what I said earlier, like everything's like a little bit rooted in reality. But if you think everything I'm telling you is like gospel, as like it's true, like if you think that I actually have a friend who joined ISIS because he posted motivational phrases on Instagram at one point in his life,
Are you doing your bit right now?
I am explaining a bit. But like if you think any of that is like true, like
Yeah.
then I
Then it's-
don't know what to tell you because it's not. It's
Right.
it's something I made up one day because I was taking a walk and I was like, that'd be funny.
And you'd probably say that same joke, like let's say you're just talking to a friend who's never seen your set, and you're like, oh, like sometimes we accidentally tell or sometimes our jokes come from our stories that we tell our friends, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll take, I don't know. I'm just like,
Yeah.
now we can't talk to our friends
Well,
and
dude,
like,
yeah,
just
I mean-
casually, or like everything's getting taken literally.
Yeah. No,
Right.
I agree with you. It's like, I feel as comics, it's no big deal. We know we're fucking
Yeah.
around. That's why in this podcast, it's a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
Right. But I am worried that the public, the mob, you know, these
The
people,
mob.
these people could come at you.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm triggered because
No,
I
can
still
see
feel.
it go viral and stuff when people get attacked online. And
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Sam.
No, I was gonna
Schmitty.
say is the problem is like, I feel like a big part of the problem is like you have, I don't know a better word for it, so many dorks out there who are like, what's the hidden thing in this? What is the truth that this is coming from? Oh, what are you trying to get across? It's like, dude, fucking nothing. It's a joke. There's
Yeah.
no deeper,
Yeah.
more rooted, more hidden, no dog with no, nothing. It is
Well, just like
a lot
my
of people,
joke.
but there's a lot of dorks out there who refuse to let that be a reality. There's a lot of people who really want everything to have a meaning.
It's funny that you say that because I did do my divorce joke at the caravan, and there was a lady in the audience that like thought I was gonna take her like family member.
What?
Yeah, she was like, "Don't talk to him, don't look at him." While I was up there, I was like, "You think I'm gonna take that fool's voice? Isn't even as deep as mine." And then the crowd obviously lost it. But I was like, that was the first time I got an interaction where an audience member is like thinking like, because I'm saying all these divorce jokes, I'm like thirsty, like I'm looking like, obviously I'm doing the opposite. Like I'm just like, no.
But
You know, and she took my shit literally. Like I was fucking like trying
yeah.
to.
But you're not responsible for other people taking your shit literally.
No, we aren't.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what you're
We
worried
aren't.
about, man.
And that's what I'm worried about. And I'm worried about people want us to take it, be our responsibility.
If they do, they're not. If they do, like they're barking up the
And
wrong
I
fucking
feel
tree.
there's,
Yeah.
and
Go,
I feel,
go listen to a politic.
and I feel there's a newer generation of comedians coming up who grew up in the social media age, where they're kind of virtual signaling with their comedy. And I'm like, I get worried for them. I'm like, fuck.
Try to be
Can you
silly.
give me an example? Can you give me an
You
example?
mean you don't like hearing about in the first 15 seconds of somebody's joke about all the reasons why they have a disadvantage? That isn't fun for you, Jorge?
It depends. See,
do you mean?
Here's the tricky thing about this conversation. I don't want to say not to do it, but sometimes comedies you do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
you know.
you do.
So ideally, for me, I'd love to subvert those expectations of stereotypes or whatever. Like subversion is always great in comedy. You tell me the shit that disadvantages you, but flip it on it or do something. Take an angle on it. So, like I said, it's just. I mean. I don't know.
That's the key that you made right there. Take it and do something with it. There's not a lot of doing. You see times where no one's doing anything with it. They're just saying what it is, as opposed to taking it the next step. Okay, what does that mean? What's the next thing?
I don't know.
And
We'll see.
that's where
Who knows?
funny is.
Just be silly. Dabble in absurdisms,
Yeah.
dude. That's
Just
why.
be funny.
That's why I'm like, especially with jokes like I don't know, like Alex does too. Like I've seen people just do jokes. It doesn't there's no way it's possibly true. Like you can't take that. If you're taking that seriously, then just get the fuck out of here, dude.
I was talking to Alex and I was telling him, I was like, I kind of used some of the words from your thing. He's like, what? You're stealing my... I was like, not really. But I mean, you just say the word go get him. And so I use those. He was like, oh, fuck the... But we were just joking with me. But
Wait, you were stealing his setup, not his punchlines?
No, it wasn't even the setup because you know how he does a joke about...
You're like
I
the
forget.
Jack Sparrow of comedians.
Yeah, just pirating a little bit of material here and there.
No, but you
Actually,
do it
I am not.
But you do it in such a backwards way that's genius.
How was I part?
Because you're stealing his setup, not his punchlines.
Yeah. Well, it's not even a setup.
Let me just take your premise.
Let me take your words.
And let me make it better. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I said he does that one. He goes, make some noise if you're minority, or make some noise if you're white. All right, now everybody get him.
Yeah.
So I say
We
get
just said
him.
his bit on there.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, Alex.
He's not gonna listen to this.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you.
You know,
And you know
a
what?
lot more people
I'm gonna
listen to
say
shit
his
than
bit,
I thought,
and I am
yeah.
gonna say his bit because I don't give a fuck. Come from me.
You know what? Say his entire set. His
No.
I'll do it for you right now.
Jacob
I ride with this guy every fucking day.
I knew it. I knew he was.
You know what? Now we're not back to pontificating. We can be silly again here.
Yeah, it's not all serious.
It's
and
not all
stuff.
serious. I came here and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna be fun and silly," and Jorge's like, "I'm worried about free speech rights and people coming after me."
Sorry, he does that all the time.
He does that often.
Hey.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
interrupts.
Call me Jorge Minaj, all right?
Jorge Minaj, dude.
Yeah.
Well, people are gonna think you're like
Minus the
Nicki.
Minaj.
Yeah, people are gonna respect. People are
Just
gonna
the
look at you
Jorge.
and see like, "Oh, that's not the fat ass that I was expecting," you know.
No. You're disappointed by my ass.
No, we're just disappointed
That you're the other Minaj.
Yeah,
Because phonetically sounding, there are two people that can possibly be with last name. Either you got this fucking guy who's talking about his daughter doing anthrax, and then you have this big booty Barbie lady. So I don't know.
Dude, you know what's funny? I was at my open mic, and then there was a lady that was standing, and she was wearing some pretty tight pants, and I was like, I could not stop looking at her ass because I was like, I wonder if that's real, right? Like I was looking at her ass, and I was like, that doesn't look real. And then all of a sudden, Noah Jones, shout out to Noah Jones, he's like, hey, do you think that lady's ass is real? And I was like, dude, I was thinking the same thing. I don't know. And then I saw another lady and her ass that looked like it was real. And I was just kind of like, but then Noah Jones didn't see that. So
Did you ask?
Yeah.
no,
Should just
I didn't
touched
want
it.
to be rude.
Just brushed into it by
I
accident.
should have done that.
I was like, I'm so
I mean,
sorry.
No one would suspect a girl doing
No,
that.
exactly.
Like, oh, excuse
yeah,
me.
Sam's gonna
But-
catch
but-
a
but-
case right afterwards.
But how can you tell if it's
Kinda
real
perverted.
or
It's kinda
fake? Like,
perverted,
do you treat it like
I don't want people to think that I'm actually going to do that to women.
Do
okay?
you wait?
Just to clarify. Okay? I don't want anyone to take what I'm
PX
saying
is condoning us to
seriously.
check people's butts to see if they're real.
Well,
or fake.
here's the thing, like,
what, do you
I-
treat it like melons? You gotta tap it.
I don't know.
Like
I
if
mean-
it's
I don't
hollow.
know. I don't know. I've never touched a fake ass before.
Never have I, but
Yeah.
like, I mean, here's the thing. Like, my girlfriend and I, we went to LA and like we saw this lady at like the Truly Brewery, like her ass probably like you're describing, just like big and fake, and we're like, there's no way she's lying flat on that thing anymore. Like
She just, like,
some part of her
laid down.
hips is just like forever bridged in air, suspended. She's just like, this is life now. Like,
Wow.
How great would it be to bang with one of those though? Because you basically always have a pillow under your ass at all times.
Here's
dude. That's
the
a
thing.
perfect angle.
How great would it be
cushion?
to be on a sinking ship with that?
Oh, beautiful.
Dude, you're gonna
That thing
survive
would
a
sink the ship.
You're surviving Titanic. Jack's making it off that.
Leo would've
boat.
lived, dude.
There you go.
Her ass is the iceberg.
Her ass was the iceberg, dude. Dude, her ass fed Noah's Ark. I heard, just all those animals on that boat.
Be
just
careful what
ate-
you say. You're changing history right now. Noah's
Yeah.
Ark was consisting of
Noah Jones's Ark, where everybody just ate this lady's fat ass.
Oh no.
You know what? PX's house is at the Ark.
You know what? That's actually,
is.
we should just take Noah Jones's likeness and take his name and just make it a strip club. We should just call it Noah Jones's Ark and then just let everything just fucking go happen. Let's make it a casino.
All kinds of
PX, PX,
Those
you're,
are always two by
PX, you know
two.
play mahjong or baccarat? We can get this thing going.
Craps. I love playing craps, so I would love to go to the casino and play craps if
I
Noah
like-
Jones is opening one.
I like counting cards.
You can count cards?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Only up to 23 though.
What happened with the rest of the cards?
Yeah, thank you.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, girl. Nah, see.
And up next
'cause it's
is Motley
21.
Crue with
Yeah.
Girls.
But you know, it's a good joke. I don't know why they always be putting the bomb. The bombing sound's supposed to be where your joke goes nowhere. You have no punchline, and that's when because it's a failed joke.
You should
That
start
was
bringing
bombing
that
'cause I didn't get it.
to Branham during some of the Sundays.
Right.
Or
Did you assume that I
maybe
was gonna
more
get-
to open mics in general? Just every time that it doesn't happen, just hold on to that.
Every open mic should have a
you-
bombing button.
Yeah. Did you assume that I was gonna know that because I'm Asian, like numbers?
Yeah.
I didn't get the 23. I was like, I'm
mean,
even getting blackjack. Did you say the word blackjack?
Yeah.
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
you worked in finance for a while.
I
right?
did. That's why I was just like 23, and then.
What did you think? I actually only count to 23.
Yeah.
No, I thought you could only count up to
She's
23
like-
cards. I was like, that's
Yeah.
such an odd number. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
You
a
know,
very
you're-
specific number to be able to keep track of in your head. Once
Yeah.
you get the 24th,
He's like-
it's gone.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we went past the King of Hearts. Like, I can't remember anything after whatever color. Like,
I'm shit once we get to spades. Dude.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm happy we're workshopping this new bit. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, have you only seen like 2 of the 4 suits? Like,
that's your bit? Is that really your bit?
No, I just made it up right now. She's just comedy or making magic, baby.
oh, I didn't bring my yellow legal pad for this workshop. Because
He's refusing to participate.
Yeah.
I have ideas. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna bring them here with you guys. They're so good.
Why? Because Jorge's gonna take him. Oh, which?
I'm gonna take
No,
Okay.
apparently you will.
Wait, let's go back to that evening because I talked to Alex about it and I told him that. And I was like, I kind of used to think, and I was like, so when I say this part, I say, get him. He's like, oh, whatever. He didn't care. But I was just like, yeah. And then later on the evening, Tyler was there.
Standard.
Yeah. And then who was it that was fob squatting on the floor? Daniel Castillo.
That sounds right for some reason.
Daniel Castillo, Fob Squad.
Yeah, he was
I don't.
Fob
I cannot imagine that.
He was fob squatting.
His legs are too
was having
thick.
a little
does
hard time.
weird shit.
He was having a little
He
bit
is
of a
kinda
hard
weird
time,
guy.
but he was doing it. He was doing it.
Yeah.
And then Tyler was like, Panda Express. Immediately, I went into joke mode and I was like, oh my gosh, why did I not fucking think of this whole fucking time? The abbreviation of PX. And then I told Tyler, I was like, I'm going to use that. He's like, oh, now you're going to steal my shit? I was like, really? Your name's not fucking PX. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
His name is Panda Express, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
It's on his social security card.
All right. So let's bring up the
tattoo.
next subject.
I love our photos, by the way.
Yeah.
And especially when you have a moving.
Yeah.
Like, cool.
I use a different one.
You guys should just Photoshop things in between you that you're both holding. You know.
You know, actually, honestly, true.
That's a great
Behind the
idea.
scenes, me and her were not in the same room. She refused to be in the same room with me. We took
That's
these photos.
not true. I was sweating.
There was a contract dispute, I hear.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, all right. So next subject. I'm not sure if you heard. Did you follow football, Jacob?
I watch football.
Well, who's your team? By the way,
I'm a
Niners. 4-0,
Raiders
baby.
fan, so there's that. But I'm aware of Travis, Kelsey, Taylor Swift, blossoming romance.
Oh, so they're together? Oh, yeah, because she was seen.
Yeah. So right now, the all the Swifties.
I like how there's like a vibrator toy in this article.
there's a
What is this
vibrator
bizarre?
ad.
At least I know
Loving
not
this
the only
targeted
one.
ad right now.
Oh, it looks to smoke
Harper.
weed. Don't you smoke weed out
Is
of
that
that
a pipe
pot?
too?
That's a pipe. That's not
No,
a dildo.
it's not.
No,
Dude,
that's
not a
that's
pipe
for
full.
sure
It's a dildo
vibrator.
and a pipe. A dildo and
A
a
vipe?
A dildo and a pipe.
It's a
You mean
vape for your pussy.
It's a vibe.
You can smoke out of your pussy.
Little pussy pipe
Yeah, you
action.
can-
Fuck yeah, dog.
Pussy pipe.
Little pussy pipe
I mean,
action.
yeah, just
I don't know how I feel
hey,
about
just throw
that.
everything up there before you hook up with somebody, and just let it do its own thing. Dude, just put a light show on in the background, and just bring it like it's a fun, just
Bro.
80s hair metal show. Just
I just like the idea that it's like you're announcing the pussy like you're doing
Yeah.
starting lineups of a
Yeah.
playoff game. You got smoke coming everywhere.
should-
Pyrotechnics.
Dude, at the club, you can do a little pussy fog machine action.
exactly. Here at Noah Jones' strip club. Noah Jones is art.
Noah Jones.
That
Get
wouldn't be fog.
That'd be farts. All right, Taylor Swift. She's currently dating.
So she is dating that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's
Kansas
currently
City.
dating Travis Kelce, who is a tight end for the Chiefs, and I hate that team so fucking much.
Okay. Why?
They're so annoying.
Because they beat his team in a Super Bowl because his quarterback couldn't throw to a wide
Shut
open
up,
receiver.
bitch. Shut up.
See, as a Raiders fan, that's
When's the
another
last
thing
time
you're trying to
Seahawks
take
went
from
to
us.
the Super Bowl? When's the last time?
When we
You're
won, I know that we
right.
won a Super Bowl in the last 20
Wait,
years. What'd you
Seattle.
do?
Didn't the Patriots beat you
You got
guys?
San Francisco.
When was the last
Yeah.
time you
Las
won
Vegas,
a Super Bowl?
right?
You were a
Yeah.
child.
Every-
you had hope.
Formerly a
There was
Buffalo.
hope in your
Every-
life the last time
every
the San
toilet
Francisco
is a
49ers won.
Every toilet's a Super Bowl. Take a shit in.
There's
All
like
right.
2 conversations that were going
Sorry.
on.
That's not great podcasting, from my understanding.
That's never happened.
Anyway, so she's dating one of the top tight ends
Okay.
in the NFL. He's a big deal,
Okay.
The top.
and people are blowing their minds
Why?
because it's a.
Does he
I'm not gonna lie.
does he like deserve better? Is that what? Is
No.
that the part? Does she deserve better?
No. So we'll get into his past, but before that, it's kind of just I don't know.
Why are you raising your hand?
Well, yeah, I was gonna point this out. Like,
Schmitty, yes.
for some
Schmitty.
reason, he's a better student in this podcast than he was probably ever in school.
Yeah, he's learned
Damn
a lot.
straight.
If he had PX parents of him, he'd be fucked up. We would never pay attention to him.
I mean, I would send you guys an email being like,
I like how
Sam
we were
is
still ignoring
Sam
him.
is so
Jacob was like,
Sam is so respectful. No, I wanted you to stay in now.
Jacob, like a true teacher. He's like, let's address the student. Okay, go ahead, Sam.
He's Child Protective Service.
I know. He's
Well, no,
CPSing us.
Sorry, Schmitty.
I
What
was
your
I was
point?
putting it up ahead of time because I was going to wait till you were done with your thing to jump in. But
Yeah.
basically, it's like explaining the freak out aspect of it. There's 2 big camps that are freaking out. There are the people who are obsessed with Taylor Swift,
Right?
and
The
there
Tay-Tay
are
gang.
the people who either A, don't like seeing the lady pop star always while they're watching their football game. Like that's the entire thing throughout.
not that big of a deal.
Well, no,
Wait,
no,
wait,
you're
did
not.
you see her?
No.
on-
Hold on, hold on.
Did you see her?
Hold on,
Yeah,
Schmitty, hold on. Go ahead,
Let me
Schmitty.
say.
Finish your point.
I'm not saying I feel anyway. What I'm saying is that the 2 parties that are being the loudest right now,
Swifties
Swifties,
and NFL football people.
well, no, not just NFL football people. People who specifically either A, don't like her, or B, don't like how big of a story it is and the fact that like the NFL is making it its whole thing as opposed to like, what they would prefer, which is like talk about football.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna give a shout out to
This
Kelsey.
sounds like wrestling.
So Kelsey asked her out on a. It's not a DM on a. Was it Instagram? He used Twitter. Maybe he probably used Twitter. Where he's like, "Hey, come check out.
My game.
my game."
It was a pretty sick line. I can't
That's
lie. It was a
dope. I know
solid
it's
line.
Yeah.
You know it seems like, so go ahead and share with the
No,
class.
he basically was like, hey, I saw you put on a pretty great show at Arrowhead. Why don't you come by sometime and see me put on a show?
Oh, PDX is plus.
It's not bad.
That got me excited.
Damn.
It's not bad.
She believes in love again.
No, I don't.
And I don't know.
Unfortunately not.
And people are also commenting at the match, like, does it suit her? Because her being a musician, him being an athlete, it's like, and her being more the the pop musician icon. Like, I don't know. People expect her to be more with like band, boy bands, shit, pretty boys. I don't know. Is Kelsey a pretty boy? I don't know if he's attractive.
I don't know,
Kelsey,
dude, but I would
Swifties
love a mustache
love
like
him.
that,
The Swifties
dude.
love him.
I like those guys.
His jersey sales have gone up 400%.
He's making a lot of money
Jesus
dating
Christ.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, his Instagram followers of him, his brother, and his mom are all through the fucking roof
Yeah.
this month.
Here's what I'm gonna
Because of Taylor Swift.
Because there is an entire country where in every single city there's an entire stadium of people willing to pay $1,000 to see her. That's how fucking popular this chick is. You have
Not
to
even
account
just
for
in
that.
the country. I feel like in the world, right?
Yeah,
Everyone
she's
in the
saving
world. She's-
fucking global economies right now, single-handedly.
Did you see how much money she brought to Santa Clara? It was stupid. It was stupid. The
How come we
economic
don't
boom.
see any of it?
Because we're broke.
Yeah, because we don't.
We're poor.
Yeah, we don't work for her.
I don't like this.
Subscribe
Can we change the
to
topic?
your worst
It's making
neighbor's
me- It's making me bitter.
When are you guys launching your
Hold on,
Patreon?
hold on.
This is a real we're all poor topic.
No, it's not because I find it hilarious. Here's why. Another people who are freaking out about this are his exes.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
So-
Why are they hating on her?
Yeah, kind of. Well, they're hitting on him. Really, they're hitting on him. So pull up a
They're
video.
like, you used to talk shit and say you hate her music.
So, but look at it. These are his past girlfriends. They're
Oh, he's
all
got a
black.
type.
Yeah. So usually Kelsey's a white guy who usually dates black women,
Okay, so
and now Taylor Swift has him.
okay,
Right.
So
the black
why
women
would they
community
use
are
that
freaking
photo?
out.
Why would they use that photo? Why? Wait, was that bitch on Nickelodeon? Why,
She
why
is.
would they use that
She's a
photo?
sportscaster, I think. I believe she was.
Oh yeah, they do like this NFL like slime time game for like kids. It
The
doesn't make any
girlfriends
sense.
that led him.
It's the weirdest
They
NFL
just did
tie
a Toy
ever.
Story game this weekend. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Of course you would,
Wait,
Sam.
she's the
saw the
actress,
clips.
right?
Yeah, she's an actress.
I like her. She's an actress.
Yeah. So people are kind of like, that's kind of weird that he mostly dates black women, but now he's dating this,
Well, he
mayonnaise
clearly
of
has
a white woman.
type.
I mean-
there's the Nickelodeon.
So people are saying, is this authentic? Is he really dating her or is he using her? What do you think, PX? And the biggest accusation that his exes are saying is that he's a cheater. Pull up the video.
who did he cheat? Who
Wait.
did he cheat with?
But sorry, go ahead, Jim.
I mean,
did
here's
he
what-
cheat with the white chick?
yeah, no.
Well, here's the thing I'll say about this. It's like, I mean, I don't know what to say about his dating history. I will say about this though, like if he's a cheater, like why are people going to complain about this? In the meantime, NFL is going to get a huge lift, and then
Yeah, because the
Swifties-
girls are gonna want to go to the game.
Yeah, and
You
then
know what I'm saying?
Swifties are gonna be like getting a gold mine of material once this is all done. If you just like go ahead and let's say you fuck somebody else, you know?
Yeah.
And they're gonna be mad. Now you're gonna have a raging.
flurry. Now I'm all alone in my '87 jersey. Yeah,
And
dude, it's gonna be a great
then-
album.
oh
I
my
can't
Damn,
wait.
Schmidt, that was pretty good. He has
I
good
know. We
pipes.
still gotta
Musical
do a
theater.
karaoke. We still gotta do a
That
musical
makes
podcast.
sense.
But
Fucking
He's
My
a
Fair
very
Lady over
prestigious
here.
student.
Wait, is he fucking like Berkeley dropout?
Is it no?
No, dude,
Schmidt,
state
He
school kid.
graduated.
So, Schmitty, there's actually a third clip I sent you.
I'm gonna go get chips.
Check the email. Yes, that one. So basically, you're gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, I wanted to go. You can keep talking. Go
So,
ahead.
so people don't know if this ex is being bitter and trying to, get.
So this was throwing shade right here.
So yeah,
He's
go
a
ahead.
narcissist. Of course
Go ahead,
he
play,
is.
play, play, play the
He's
video.
a world-class athlete. Of course
Of
he
course
is.
he is.
All right, play the video.
They're
play the
all
video.
assholes.
I want to see PX's reaction
Okay, let's see.
and Jacob's.
Okay, so that's. Where's the volume on that bitch?
She was betrayed by Taylor Swift's
A little louder.
boyfriend, Travis
There we go.
Kelsey.
Like the saying goes, once a cheater, always a cheater.
Maya Benberry dated the Kansas City Chiefs tight end.
Stop her
in
fast.
2000.
What is this show?
She's fucking hot. I'm saying that.
What is this show right here? What is this? Why? What is-
Inside edition.
No.
I think this is a soap opera that he's on.
PX, he actually had a dating show. Right?
Oh, that's not him. Oh,
But he was involved in a dating show where people would compete to date him, like The Bachelor.
oh okay.
It
so
was
he
on
was on
MTV.
one?
It was on MTV. What was it called?
Was it on MTV or E?
I'm pretty sure it was on MTV.
Okay. And so
Oh.
that's how he met his last girlfriend.
Catching
Yeah.
Kelsey, is that what it is?
Yeah, Catching Kelsey, because his last name is Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
Football
it's on E.
alliteration. Aren't
Yeah,
they
you're right, you're right.
clever?
Alrighty. Maybe we should show the trailer for it before or after the clip we just showed.
Well, you just brought it up, so we may as well talk about it now. We may as well show
So
now.
yeah, so he was in an E dating show,
I'm already done with this topic.
So are you put off by this guy?
Yeah, I'm put off with the whole relationship at this point. I'm just kind of like, can it be over? Can they just end the relationship? Because if he has a type, he has a type. I believe people can change over a period of time, but they don't change overnight. So
Yeah.
she's dating a cheater. You lose them how you get them, right?
I mean,
But
That's the
at
saying.
the same time, though, I'm pro Kelsey getting that bag, though. Come on, he's getting a lot more money.
Well, then
than
he's an opportunist, and he's just doing it for the clout.
yeah.
yeah, Sam, go ahead. Class waiting for your response.
The part of this that I feel like hasn't been spoken about once, and is the only part of this that actually bothers me, is that this fucking relationship is taking up actual time, like on the news.
People are fucking dying.
Like
and
no,
they're
like
talking
yes,
about this.
Yes, there's real shit happening in the world, and
Yeah.
like coming up next at 5, Travis Kelce and Taylor.
Where
Swift.
are
Who
you
gives a
getting
shit?
your news, dude? Because I'm getting
Yeah.
news, and it's like House Speaker Kevin McCarthy's been ousted today.
You're a teacher. You
Sounds
do
like the
serious
news.
things.
Well, I didn't find out about this in the news. I found this watching the game. And I was like, what the fuck? They've been dating? I didn't know they were dating. I didn't know it was a thing.
What did they say during
Yeah.
the game?
No, well, they kept showing her cheering for him. She sat next to his mom. So like,
Yeah,
oh, shit,
I
this is
heard about it,
serious.
and I saw like a clip of it.
Damn,
on
they
the
meet
Yeah.
mamas this
But
early.
I do want to finish the clip of the ex because I think it's
Why,
interesting.
what did she say?
Because people are accusing her
Played
of
by
just being
Taylor
bitter.
Swift's new boyfriend, Travis Kelce.
Like the saying goes, once a cheater, always a cheater.
Maya Benberry dated the Kansas City Chiefs tight end in 2016.
Certain qualities don't change in men. I feel like Travis is a narcissist, so most narcissists don't change.
Their romance
I mean, we're
started
agreeing everything she's saying so far, right? Go ahead. Yeah.
when she was a contestant on the e-dating reality show, Catching Kelsey.
Wait, you mean the guy you met on your on TV dating show didn't
I
end up being
would-
fucking awesome? No way.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No way.
I would never
Why,
compete.
why would she not think he's a narcissist? He has a whole fucking
His
show.
name's
based-
in the title.
His name's on the title of the show.
The whole point of the show
Is
is
she
The
surprised?
Bachelor, but make it more about me.
Hey, you know what? I watched The Bachelorette for the first time this year. Not that bad.
Oh yeah.
I love PX. Tell you that.
I know, and you're only watching it because of your lady. I know. It's okay. I respect that. I respect that.
boyfriend.
Smile of
Good boyfriend.
Good
admission.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
100% good boyfriend. You know how many guys I've been married to?
Thank you.
So you guys are on a good path to a successful relationship.
There it is.
Yeah, that's the truth. How long have you been together now?
Let's see. We just hit 8.5 months almost. Something like that.
Like you did the half. He's in love.
Oh yeah. 8
I'm
months.
trying not to get in trouble, PX.
The honeymoon stage.
just kidding,
That's
no.
a good stage.
Trust me, dude,
I
if you
love
stay
his
together
lady.
for like another year, you're gonna get to a point where I don't know, dude, a fucking year, 2 years, something like that. It's been a while.
So there's two. I think the second year is a hard year. I feel in dating. Then
Don't
there's-
ever stop dating. That's my best advice.
Yeah,
In a
but
relationship. Like,
that's
don't
what I've
ever,
heard.
She's
don't
right.
ever stop dating.
she's
you know
right.
what I
You're
mean?
definitely right. Because by the
Yeah.
second year, you're like, oh, I've experienced all the holidays with her already. I don't know.
Yeah,
What to,
and like then it becomes like normal, and you still want that spice of like when you were seeing someone
Yeah.
for the first time. So that's why I think
We-
would be.
You know what? I plan on doing that. I'm making her pad thai
Surprise.
tomorrow night for dinner.
Oh,
you cook
I can cook.
pad thai.
I can give it a shot. I mean, I've made like chicken teriyaki. Here's the thing, though. Like,
He's gonna food poison his
oh,
girlfriend.
no, I'm not worried about. See, look, I'm not
never
gonna
cooked
say
this
I
in
like
my
made
life.
everything perfect, but like I used to work in a kitchen. I used to work in a restaurant. And,
Oh,
like I
okay.
made like
Oh, which restaurant?
it's not around anymore.
What's it called?
The
Now
one
we're
I worked
curious.
with is not around anymore
It's called La
either.
Bamba. It was like Mexican El Salvadoran restaurant in Mountain View.
Okay.
It's not around anymore. I think it's a food court.
Downtown
now.
Mountain View.
What food
It's
place
like over
did
off
you?
Franksdorf.
What food place did you work at?
I used to work at Gordian Biersch in downtown San Jose.
Oh, they closed that down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's there now?
It's like a club now. It's like the Red Club, the Rec Club.
Dude,
The
I
Rec
miss
Room?
going to clubs
Red
and
Room?
like
You don't go to
dancing.
clubbing?
Hell, motherfucking, no, I'm in my 40s.
Damn. I mean, no. It's, that was the Kevin Hart clip the whole time.
That was like the week kicked in.
It's like, what were you damning? The fact that she's like,
You know what?
That I'm like old.
or like the
that,
fact,
like,
or you're like, damn, I could have been missed in her blowing out backs in the club.
I don't know.
You know
with
what,
the fucking
PX?
clouds and shit.
You know what, PX? I'm 33. I don't go clubbing either, so we're good. We're all good.
I was clubbing when I was 33.
I
I love
know.
dancing. I love going out. So that's why.
I mean, I just turned 30 and I'm just like,
does your lady like to go out to the clubs and go dancing and
she's
stuff?
more of a homebody.
Oh, she is. Oh, okay.
Perfect.
See, that's cool.
I love dating a homebody. Just
Yeah.
stay home and be in her body the whole time. It's the best.
It works. We watch reality TV, dude. I mean,
When's the last time you've had a homebody?
yeah, Jorge. When's the last time you made
your mom
love?
and your sister. Okay.
Yeah. I I'm working on it. Yeah.
Here's what we should do.
You know what? Hey, if any listeners want to be my homebody girl, just hit me up on your Worst Neighbors podcast at gmail.com.
I'm your wing woman. I'm gonna find you.
There we go.
I'll
Find me a
Cuddle season is
homebody.
here.
Yeah. So yeah, and if you have not already, subscribe and download this Your Worst Neighbors podcast at all
many
major
downloads? We
podcast
get
platforms.
1,000
I can't hear the plug music, buddy.
There's plug
I
music.
didn't know you were doing. Oh,
Yeah. All right. I'm saying it now. But I need to hear the
yeah.
music.
It's sponsored by Mucinex too. Oh,
No.
see?
Are you playing the game if we throw them in as sponsors? Maybe.
So before we move on, we're gonna do a quick plugs of what everybody's doing.
Sure.
And I had a perfect transition to it, but it's ruined. But it's okay. You know what though?
Way to go, Sam.
We have intern Sam in the house. All righty. So
I love Sam. It's my baby brother.
So let's do some plugs, and PX, go ahead and lead the way first.
You can find out more about me at pxcomedy.org. Please check me out on Face of Horror and vote for me. If you do pay for a vote, it goes to the B Plus Foundation, which does research for children with cancer. But you can take advantage of the free vote. And then you can also check me out at PX Comedy. I started a new room in Stockton. I'm so excited. First Mondays of every month. We will have a comedy showcase in the beautiful Stockton. Ground Stack Coffee will be housing us. And then, of course, every Sunday I have Foxtail, and Casa Goose Mania is going to be coming back. We're just going to figure out some time. So hopefully in December you'll be seeing that.
I didn't even know it left.
It did. Yeah, I didn't make an announcement. But before I could even make an announcement, they were like, oh, what? We can do comedy again. So
Gotcha.
we'll see how that goes.
All right.
And your podcast.
And my podcast, Pretty Extreme Podcast, which thank you, Jorge, for recommending me, because I was able to do the sofa and I did the live podcast. It was a fucking mess though, because trying to fucking get the audio out of this, it was a nightmare. But we made it work. I aired up the episode and everything. And yeah, it's Pretty Extreme Podcast. And then there was one more. Oh yeah, so hopefully by next month you guys will be hearing me on the radio.
KKUP.
Nice.
All right, what you got going on there, Jacob?
Let's see. Alex Torres and I are starting a new show this second Friday coming up in October at this place called LeBlanc. It's called Last at LeBlanc. We have PX on it, Atu Walker,
Frankie Robles,
Ashwin, Bryant. So
No Jorge.
no Jorge, not right now.
You're at Branham.
You're at Branham. But
I don't perform Brandon these days.
check my
I don't know
Instagram
why.
for that. Follow at Involuntary Laughter for all the shows that Alex and I do. And then I'll be hosting a show in Oakland on the 19th for Seamus O'Donohoe. And yeah.
Wait, where's that show out in Oakland?
Let me go pull it up. This
I was
is not
curious.
a great plug.
Oh no, I was just curious because I was thinking like, is it like Copper Spoon or one of those spots?
It's like an open mic that my buddy Seamus runs out in Oakland.
Yeah, I heard
So-
of Seamus.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, so he runs that over at Wolfhound Bar. I'll be hosting
Wolfhound
that from
Bar.
6:30 to 8. So I don't know. Check that out.
Check it out. And follow Jacob
Nice.
Contreras on social media.
Yeah, hit up my Venmo and follow Alex on Roblox.
Schmitty, what you got?
Oh man, just follow at Sam Schmidt Comedy on Instagram. Check out I Should Be Ashamed. New episodes up Tuesdays and Fridays.
There we go. And you can follow me on all social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, on X. Follow me, Jorge M. Sanchez. I'm still Jorge Sandwiches on X, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
And also follow
Jorge
this
Sandwiches.
podcast on Spotify, Amazon, wherever you find your podcast, even on Apple Music.
I heard that people don't listen to iTunes anymore. Is that
They don't?
true? I don't know. I asked my kids. My kids are
We
like,
have decent
"What?
numbers on iTunes, actually. Well, the kids definitely not
What's
listening.
the most? No, but I mean just
The
saying.
most
like,
is Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get them out.
I love.
And
I love it. You said we had 1,000 downloads. I was like,
we surpassed 1,000 downloads.
Nice.
And you know what? Our anniversary's coming up. Holy shit! It's later this month.
is it this month?
Yeah.
In October?
Yeah, because
It's when I started Foxtail.
yeah,
Mazel tov.
last year when I got broken up with, like it was like that weekend I got broken up with. So it's in 2 weeks. Yes,
Okay.
I keep track of those things. Anyway,
You keep track of your breakups? Yeah. Fucking weirdo.
that's all I got, PX. That's all I got.
I mean,
Alrighty. Oh, go ahead.
I want to hear about a breakup, dude. Fucking or bad timing of one. I remember like 2 weeks after I got dumped, the girl before I was seeing JP.
Yeah.
I went to do the improv.
Your
with my-
girlfriend's name is JP?
Yeah, yeah.
For a second,
know
I
she
thought it
goes
was a
by
guy.
JP.
She was by JP. She was by Jessica. She goes by many different names.
Jeepers. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
that.
like I was doing the improv open mic and I got called up and like I was the last person to go up and I just got dumped like 2 weeks beforehand.
Yeah.
So I go up and I'm just like this emotional wreck still. I think I'm even crying still before I go up right away.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And Achi's just like, yo, just go ahead and do your thing. I'm just like, yeah, sure, dude. I'm on an emotional
what?
cliff right now.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Performing sad sucks. Performing stand up. Try to be
100.
funny.
But
when
comics
you're
have
sad.
done it, and some comics kill. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like on one of the.
Well,
times I
Yeah,
went to-
thankfully that went well. I didn't get played off, so
Yeah.
I went
It
into the
depends
4
on how
minutes. It was
long.
fine.
That was at the Improv.
Yeah. So
fuck.
I was like, this is
Wait,
great.
if you don't mind me asking, how did you and JP meet?
Hinge.
Oh, I've been
Oh,
hearing
it
a lot of
works.
good. I've been hearing a lot of good
But
stuff.
I've
from that.
heard from her and like other people because we're at the wedding that I went to before we got on the podcast talking about me going to a wedding to LA with my girlfriend, and people at that wedding were telling us that like Hinge like it works, but then also we were hearing that like you had to pay to get on like the subscriber thing, so then like it makes more like attractive people, like in a sense like
Some people pay $50 a month on Hinge.
I paid $60. I met like
You
my,
paid 60. What the fuck,
I
Jacob?
paid it because my friend told me he was on me for like months, and I quit
He's like,
dating.
just try it.
He's like, just try it. 'Cause I was like ready to be like, I am gonna
And
be
so
like.
you paid the $60,
I paid.
and within what 30 days?
Within like the same day, I'm pretty sure, like 99% certainty. Like I paid that. I started swiping. I was like, I'm just gonna send this chick a message. She looks cute, and then almost 9 months later, yeah.
And it was JP.
Yeah.
And you
What?
and you
That's so
really
sweet.
you really contribute to paying $60 to meeting her.
You know what? That's
Yes.
honest. That, he was,
Yes.
well, because I think at this point he was just thinking like, if this doesn't work, then
Oh.
like he's gonna cancel.
I
it,
was,
right?
yeah,
The
it was that
subscription.
because that was also the point in my life for dating wise. I was like, you know what? I think I'm okay with nobody ever seeing my penis again.
I like how that was like, pay the $60. No one sees my penis. Like that, like $60.
Oh, trust me, I was pretty content with that idea. This was like months of my buddy just being like, you should just try and get back out there. I was like, no, it's fine. Like, I'm just going to go just.
I don't want to date. I don't know. I'm in the I hate men club right now. Not really, but
Just hate Jorge Club.
no, I love Jorge. Jorge, you're my neighbor.
Yo, Sam, pull up the ad again for that vibrator weed.
We should buy PX this
It will leave you
half vibrator,
breathless.
half smoking thing.
It won't disappoint you like most men.
No, I can't do dating apps because I already tried that. We
You
talked
did?
about that.
You tried it?
Yeah, a long time ago, and it was traumatizing. Remember? It
Oh,
was a
that's right.
98% match. And it was,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, just try with the dorky anime dudes. Dude, just get like a body pillow.
But I don't know. I don't think you need dating apps. I mean,
No, I don't. And I've tried meeting people through friends. So I met.
statistically, that's the best way to
Yeah,
do it.
and this
that
guy was,
didn't work either.
No, it didn't. He was perfect.
This is recent too.
I'm telling
we
you.
haven't talked about this.
No,
You
and
wanna talk about
I've
it?
been waiting. Yes, I do.
Go
I
ahead.
do. I'm finally ready to talk about it. I'm ready to talk about it because like I didn't even realize I had a type until I started talking to this guy. And mind you, I haven't met him yet.
Her,
okay?
her type is the Six Flag dancing guy.
What is this Six Flag dancing?
He has hip movement, Jorge.
Exactly.
What does that?
I'm just
even
kidding. It was a
mean?
bad joke. It was a bad joke.
Sam, pull it up.
I have one. I kind of enjoyed it.
I'm thinking of this. The guy. The
Oh,
streamer thing.
The old dude. I don't think she understands.
Six Flags. Oh,
You've seen this commercial at some point. You lived in the Bay Area long enough to have seen this.
Guys, we should move on. PX. Never mind. I'm just joking.
No.
PX. Don't get mad. I'm just joking.
No.
you know who I'm referring to here.
Yeah, no, I know. Because that's what I was saying. I didn't know I had a type until. Okay, I've never dated a guy
Yeah.
that looked like
stop,
a guy.
Stop. Go ahead.
We get the point, Sam. Julie. Okay, let it play. so I mean, I didn't realize I had a type because I've never dated or even like been with a guy where they had the same name as a guy I've dated. Like I just can't.
Wait.
Like if I dated a David before, I'm not gonna date, and it was like a traumatizing breakup. I will not ever date a David again, or like it makes me cringe. Like I'm just like, ugh, I don't
Oh,
like
that's
that name.
interesting. So you can't date guys with the same names of previous exes.
No,
more
and don't
Davids.
even look alike, and don't even look. No, well, actually, the guy, his David. Nope, no David.
But you don't have a
no
pattern.
Michaels.
You don't have a pattern of men
No,
that you're into.
they're all different. They were all
like shape,
different.
sizes. And,
Yep, all different.
Wow.
265 pounds, 175. Well, same weighs the same
You
amount
know
of
what?
me.
You know what,
like-
PX, you are a dude. Us guys, we don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
I
we fuck everything. Well, I do at least. I'm fucking.
Thanks. Well, I'm not fucking everything. Okay, so anyways, I didn't know I had a type.
But what I'm saying is that we don't really have types. We like.
Yeah, guys
A
are
good
just
range.
like,
We
I'll
have a
fucking
good
take,
range.
you know, I want quality. Some men want quality, right? Some men want quantity.
It depends where they're at in their age, but yes. Go
You
ahead.
know, and so when I was dating one guy, he was bald with glasses, and then
Which was one reference.
yeah, or he's like, we're dating, we're dating.
No, not
No,
me.
we're not.
This is how you
I
tell
know.
us?
Oh, shit. Bald glasses.
And I'm just saying
and
who
not
I
brown.
was dating.
And not brown.
And yeah, he's a white guy, right?
Yeah,
He's a white guy.
Yeah.
And so we were dating, and so like, it didn't really work out.
I'm
but
off the
like,
list. I'm off the list.
And so then,
Too brown.
and then
Sorry.
I was like, I kind of didn't like where this was going, and I just like our chemistry was just kind of shifting. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like this was cool and all, so cut it off. And then I, like, no joke, met a guy that looked just like him, bald, glasses,
White guy.
white guy. Their name is different, thank God. But he like had all the green flags. Like he loved Freddy Krueger. We both had Freddy Krueger tattoos. Like,
Yeah.
what are the odds that me and another person's gonna have a fucking Freddy Krueger tattoo? Right? Like,
Low.
huh?
Low chances. Yeah, correct.
Right. And usually I'm pretty creepy and like I stalk people just a little bit just because if I don't know them, right? Like I just know this person through a friend. I want to make sure this person isn't a fucking serial killer.
You were vetting him.
I was what?
Vetting.
I wasn't stalking him yet.
No, you said you stalk, you check their social
Not
media.
yet.
Not yet. But you usually do, but you
She was
decided
in the
not
Usually
to.
pre-stock.
do, but I did.
Gotcha.
Right. You think I was good? Yeah. You think I would have done that, my research, but I didn't do the research, and then boom,
So how long have you and this guy been talking?
just like a few days.
A few-
Like I was head over heels for this guy. I was like, oh my gosh.
In
I
a
wanna
few
have his
days,
baby.
you were head over
Yeah,
heel.
like I felt a fucking connection. okay?
Wow.
And then now I felt stupid because there was no real.
Me and PX been friends for a year, and this guy only had 3 days. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Okay, yes. So 3 days. Yeah, you know what? That deserved a bump. That did deserve a bump. I'm not gonna lie. That one did. All right.
Have you been trying? Is that what this is? That why?
Is this what this podcast was? Is this how we
know,
feel
is
this?
this what is this his
just,
way?
Just trying to
Shooting
get.
his shot.
This is
Just trying to get my Kleenex and her taco. Yeah. I know, stupid. That's probably a bomb too.
No, man,
Anyway,
don't even
Do it again. Do it again.
Fucking Kleenex.
And then now we
Fucking
give
taco.
away tickets to go see Tool.
but anyway, so a couple of days, you're into this guy, and what did you find out when you actually finally stalked him?
So I found out that he was engaged.
Oh shit, dude.
And
To
what
me.
sucks-
Dun,
Wait, no.
dun,
But what was
dun.
crazy though? But what was crazy though is that the mutual friend, because you know that's the best way to meet somebody, right? Through a friend. We were all convinced. You know, friend was convinced. I was convinced.
It's not your fault. This is your friend's fault.
Yeah,
No,
how's
it's
your
not my
friend
friend's
not?
fault either.
No, it is her
I don't
fault.
blame it.
It is her
I don't
fault.
blame it on no.
Most people
It is.
publicize
Here's
their
why.
engagements, you know?
Here's why. Well, let me ask you this: that this person that you dated, that was her friend. How long were they friends?
I'm not gonna say it's a long time.
It's an inexcusable amount of time. That's how long it is.
Friend.
This is gonna be a defense lawyer.
They are saying they wanted to stay off as friends and been on and off.
So me and Jacob are saying that it's your friend's fault because she should have known, especially knowing him a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, dude.
And you're being a nice person and not throw your friend under the bus. I respect that.
Yeah.
But there's only one.
You need to fight for me, Schmitty.
But
Yeah,
hold on. No.
Clearly, you're the better friend in this
There's
friendship.
only one lawyer that can protect your friend. And this lawyer is somebody we know around here as Public Defender Schmitty.
The neighborhood lawyer.
Oh shit! I got your pre-law. I'll take this guy on right now. Let's do this.
All right. So basically, Jacob, this is a bit we do sometimes where it's usually somebody on the internet doing some horrible shit, and we have a public defender, him trying to defend him.
So
but in this
we're gonna
case,
defend.
the plaintiff
is my
your friend. Can we name names or no?
No.
No names.
No
Okay.
names.
So
Just my
basically-
friends and my friends'
Oh,
friends.
I'm going for a full conviction
Okay,
here.
so the crime of your friend that we're accusing, and Jacob agree with me here, or you could add it on top of it. First of all, setting up with an engaged friend, setting up with an engaged man.
She didn't know.
Okay.
She didn't know.
Okay. That's first crime. That second crime is not doing her
Didn't
due
know.
diligence as a friend to vet him before you did. So that's her second crime.
Here's my
Like,
question.
ask.
No, go ahead, Jacob.
What? So how long were her and this gentleman friends for?
From what they both told me, 20 years.
20 years, 2 decades.
20 years that she did not know he was engaged.
Is she not following him
Hold on, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hold
Is
on.
she following him on Instagram or any social media? Facebook, MySpace, Friendster?
That's true. Is she
Yes.
on social media?
Yes.
She is on social
Yes,
media.
Yes, they're both on social
Okay,
media.
good.
They're both on social media.
So let's see what her lawyer says
I mean, it
about
didn't
this.
take that
Yeah, let's
long
go ahead
for
and
me
get-
to find out.
To be totally fair, there are more pieces that I would like to know about this case before fully
Yay.
taking it on.
Okay.
But
Well,
it's
fucking
a discovery,
bitch.
then, as we say.
Such
in legal
as,
biz.
such as,
Yeah.
what does this individual do on social media? Do they make their life apparent, or is it something where they keep it secretive? Do they keep everything
Who,
under
my,
wraps?
my friend or
Yeah,
the friend?
friend of the friend.
The friend of the friend.
friend of the friend.
It's public. It's public. It's
How-
completely public.
So and they are completely public.
But the story was.
I want to interject real fast. So does it get confusing? Your friend is your friend, and the guy, we're going to call him Guy.
Guy.
Yeah, guy. Yeah.
Okay.
So
and,
we-
and friend.
Right.
I'm,
So Guy and
I'm
friend.
defending friend.
You're defending
Guy
friend.
Is okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Here's my first question. Very first question. How open about his personal life is Guy on social media?
I would say open.
Open to the point of
It's public.
posting said fiance.
Well, so that's the thing. This was the story. The story was engaged with the person for 18 years, right?
So his
And
fiance
then broke up.
So
But I was like questioning that straight to dude. I was like, how can you be why, like if you're with someone for 8, why not get married at that point? Like, you know what I mean? Like that was my question. And then,
I see.
And then like he gave me something like, I don't believe in marriage. I was like, neither do I.
but he's
you know-
engaged.
Okay.
But so the story was he wasn't engaged, he was single. That was the story. That's when I started digging. And then I was like, why does it say you're engaged to someone
On social media?
on social media? I questioned
which
that
specific social media page or
on
platform?
Facebook.
Facebook.
So and then I caught him. I caught him slipping first because I said something. I was like, "That's a red flag," and he was like, "Oh, so I have one." And I was like, "You actually have 2."
Okay. Before
Yes.
we go to
Yes,
Schmitty,
Dave.
let's see
Dave,
if
Dave,
Jacob.
Dave.
Any questions for the discovery?
Here's my question. How did your friend set him up to you as?
Excellent question.
It's a good one. So I had been hanging out with this friend, and she was telling me like, "Oh my gosh, there's this guy that would just be great for you," because like I don't know how
So
I am.
she chose him for you.
Yeah, she
Gotcha.
was like, "Hey, this is my friend. I've known him for a really long time. I mean, we lost connection, here and there throughout the years."
Interesting. So,
So-
she wasn't that close. So they lost connection.
No. They're just like friends. Like they've known each other for like since like college days. You know what I mean? Doing
but-
stuff like when they were younger, and then now.
Are we talking friend or like acquaintance friend? Because those are very different types of friends.
I would say.
Would she have
Through
gone
the
to his
years,
wedding?
it turned more to acquaintance. Would she have gone? I don't know. That's the thing.
That's
I don't,
So not
Another
that.
great
No,
question.
so not
I don't
that
think
close
so.
then. Not
I
that
don't think
close then.
so. I don't think
Schmitty.
so.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't invited to a lot of weddings. I've only been really invited to like a handful of people.
I've been to
You're-
quite a few weddings.
PX, you're banned in my wedding.
Good. I didn't want to go.
I'll
I'm gonna
be there.
officiate it.
Go ahead, Schmitty.
All
Okay.
right.
So what do you think?
So there's still a lot to uncover here because
Nah.
the main point that I'm going to be trying to argue in the defense that I'm going to have for her is it's going to have to come from a place of ignorance. It's the only avenue toward not full conviction.
What? I thought he was going to go with the crazy defense, but ignorance defense. Interesting.
Pure ignorance.
Okay.
Pure ignorance.
So,
Here's why.
so you don't think her friend did it maliciously, or her friend did it on purpose?
My client would never do something maliciously.
Okay.
So your client fails to do due diligence. She neglected her fiduciary
That's
responsibility.
right. There's friend neglection happening here.
Look it. You can call it friend neglect all you want. We can sit here and make up words for the court all we need to. At the end of the day, a person only has 24 fucking hours to deal with. Half of those, not even half, let's be honest, a quarter of those are spent sleeping. The other fucking 18, you're busy. You got life to live. You can't sit there and be vetting through people that you knew from 20 years ago that you're still friends with on Facebook, and because you're the first generation to join Facebook, you still call them your friend. It's a totally, it's unfair.
So she's not a bad friend.
No, I don't think this
see?
woman is a bad friend at all. I think this is a friend who
He's
had
defending
You're
her.
right.
the
You're right. Here's the
intention-
thing. Here's the thing. I will say this. Maybe she's not a bad friend per se, but she is a neglectful friend. She is one that
Neglectful
has
friend.
laziness, sloth running throughout this whole experience.
I mean, hold on.
Who are we to assume?
Hold on.
Who are we to assume?
Here
the
is
life
why
and
I bring this up.
The life and times of another
Your
individual.
Honor, may I please ask?
Hey, order in the court. Order in the court. Guys.
Order in the
So,
court.
first of all, I forgot my point. But let's keep it civil here. We have a victim who deserves justice. Let's not forget
Who's the victim?
your heart.
And I will say,
Yeah.
I, more than anyone in this courtroom, want to see the people who cause harm brought to justice. But
It's not.
I will stand here and be damned if it's going to be the wrong people.
Objection.
Prosecutor, go ahead.
Here
Go ahead.
is what is on the actual. See, we are not just going over PX's heart. That is a very respectable, but also, a litigant in this experience as well. She is a victim, in addition to the fact that, well, hey, her friend is also not doing a good job making sure that she's not vetting these people to care enough about PX's heart to guard
That's
it
true.
enough.
If she really cared
ask
about
the line of-
PX, she would have really vetted her
To
friend.
ask the line of questioning,
to make sure he wasn't engaged.
To ask
before
the line of
she-
questioning this, sir.
But, by the
if
way-
you were engaged for 18 years,
Yeah.
when's the last time you
that's
slept
a-
or saw X?
Okay, go ahead, PX.
Well, because that's the thing.
And then we'll go to
they
final
were, They
verdict.
were together for 18 years, and then
Closing
they were,
argument, final verdict. Go
and
ahead.
then it was engaged, and then they broke it off, and they've been broken up ever since. I had to pry that information out of him, not my friend.
He
Yeah.
confessed.
Out of him,
He confessed.
exactly.
Yeah, because I was like, because when I said, oh, you have 2 red flags, he's like, well, what's the other one? I was like, usually I like stalk people on social media when I meet them or before I fuck them. But in this case I didn't, and then I did, and I saw that you were engaged. He was like, oh no, we're not engaged. We've been broken up for 2 years. And I was like, really? Because I don't know, if you're not engaged to someone, it wouldn't say that you're engaged to them.
Right. All right.
Like, am I tripping?
No, you're not. But let's go to closing arguments, and then we'll go back to you for final verdict.
Okay.
Who wants to go first for final?
Well, hold on a minute. First and foremost,
Yes.
should the person who is put in harm's way really be the verdict on this? I feel like if
I don't think
anybody
I
should be
am
the
myself.
verdict
I'll
on
be
this,
honest,
it should
I'll
be
be
the
honest.
person.
I'm so far a little biased, but you got one last chance to
Hold on.
convince me.
Here's what I'll tell you.
Go, but
Jorge.
You want to be
Jorge.
the first or last?
Let him get first remarks.
No. Obviously, let the prosecution go first.
Go for it. Closing remarks, because we got to get going. I'm hungry.
Here's what I'll say about this. I'm going to say that I think that if this person was truly looking to set PX with someone up meaningful, given her experience with relationships in the past and her dissatisfaction with her love life at its current state, dating apps and otherwise, I think she would take more due diligence in the fact that, one, who is this person I plan to set my friend up with? What's going on with them in their lives? And is their shit going to bleed into this person's life? Because that person's really going to try and set you up with someone meaningful to try and change things for you, then they would take the task with the utmost seriousness and sincerity that it would require. Because if you're just trying to get somebody to fuck, then that's one thing. But if you're trying to set somebody up with someone
That's what it started off as.
Oh, I see. Hold on. Good question. Or good. So your communication with your friend. What kind of?
All it was like, hey,
You
do you
told her-
want to introduce? Do you want to meet my friend?
But-
We're gonna give you.
May I motion-
But was your friend under the impression you're looking for something long term, or you're looking for
That
something
was the
short term?
discussion. That was the discussion that we were both having. I was like,
And
just play it by ear right now. That's what it was.
I see.
That
I
was
motion for a
playing it by
mistrial.
ear.
Hold on. All right, Schmitty.
Mistrial?
I'm looking for a
Closing
mistrial.
argument. Go ahead.
Dum, dum, dum,
No, prosecutor,
dum,
calm down. Hold
dum.
on. Go ahead, Schmitty. The closing argument.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, today we've sat here and we have experienced the trials and tribulations of friendship. This is a lesson that we all must learn at one time or another. I ask you, if this person was willing to lie to PX, if this person was so willing to go out of their way to do all of this, is it so crazy to assume that they would do the same to a friend just because they want pussy? Is it so crazy to assume that this individual would tell their friends, hey, if you have friends that are single, let me know because I'm trying to meet people. And if you are willing to sit here, and put this woman away for simply attempting to connect two souls in our world, both of whom have made it clear to her that they are in the position to find love or to find good dick. Then I would say, if I can finish my statement, if I must.
30
Let him
seconds.
finish.
If it was a crafted plan coming together to get somebody, we would obviously have to convict. But what I sit here and see is pure, unadulterated, attempts to make friendship. And I do say, if they are ignorant, you must acquit.
The prosecution does file for a mistrial on the grounds of information not being given during discovery.
All right. So prosecution for mistrial.
Okay, that's like you grant that, right?
I would not grant a mistrial because you still got hurt in the end by
Okay.
this. So you do need a form of justice. But I will conclude this. I am convinced that your friend is not guilty.
Yay! But it's a mistrial.
But
so
no.
Can I go back to court
It's not
later
mistrial.
on? Oh.
But I am reducing her sentence. So instead of murder of your heart, it's manslaughter.
Criminal negligence. Just give me criminal negligence.
The plea deal.
Criminal negligence, fine. I'll give you that. Because here's why. Here's why I'm letting her off. Easy. Because
Don't say off.
whoever this is, I'll
one's
let you
getting
off.
off on
I'll
this
let you off. Is that it seemed like you and her did not decide on what you were looking for. So she did not know if you were looking for something long term or for something short term. So and
No,
you,
she
and you
knew
guys said it's played by
I said
ear.
the same thing. Yeah.
So and I mean, of course, ideally, like I said, she's not innocent either because she should have vetted him a bit as a friend. But
well, you keep saying vetted. What do you mean by vetted?
by vetted, it's my background checking and stuff like that.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah. So what I'm saying is, I don't think it's not great, but at the same time, it's not as bad as I thought. So
No, it's not that bad.
Your friend, she has been
I
let
was
go
never
on a
mad.
lighter sentence, and I'm sorry that happened to you. That didn't work out with this guy.
We appreciate the opportunity for community service, Your Honor.
No.
Yeah, we'll put your friend through some community service.
Ruined my bid for DA.
Community service.
All right, how we
Are
doing
there
on time,
single
buddy?
people there?
Very good. All right, guys, it's been another great episode of your Worst Neighbors podcast. And yeah, so check out PX, check out Jake Contreras. Thank you for being here. Give it up for Jacob Contreras.
Thank you,
Oh, thank
Jacob.
you. Thank you. Play me off like I'm a Cuban baseball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a good night.